Hi, Mickey Quinn here with Retail Level Up. You said tomorrow yesterday. Does that sound like you? Do you find yourself putting things off until tomorrow or the next day or next week? Well, I know. I've been there. Every client I have worked with has needed some help with prioritization. Prioritizing is often the most underrated skill. It's rare that you're going to see it listed as a key qualification on a job description. And yet the ability to prioritize well is a key contributing factor to success. If you have found yourself in a habit of procrastinating on certain tasks or work or projects, here are some great tips that will help you break the procrastination habit. Set long-term goals. First of all, you need to determine what your long-term goals are, for a couple of reasons. One, if you don't know what you want long-term, how do you know when you get there? Second, if you aren't actively working towards a long-term goal, you will only be reacting to whatever your work or life throws at you. So essentially, you would be at the beck and call of everyone else and their priorities. Jim Rohn said, "If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much." So it's important to know what you want and to set those long-term goals. Set short-term goals. Short-term goals can be for this month, the next 3 months, up to a year. It's important to be realistic about the amount of time you think it's going to take to achieve those short-term goals. When you're first learning the discipline and you think about how much time it's going to take you to achieve that goal, a great rule of thumb is to double that amount of time. Because in the beginning, when you're learning something new or doing something new, it always is harder. It always takes more time. Until something new becomes a habit, it takes more concentration, more effort, and more focus. So set yourself up for success and give yourself more time to achieve those short-term goals than you first think it might take you. Now let's get into the tips that's really going to propel you forward. Simplify. We will always have more tasks and more demands on us than we have time for. The key is to review what activities you're spending your time on. So often I see my clients work on their to-do lists and then we're reviewing what they actually got done. And so often, invariably, it's the easier tasks that they've achieved and they haven't worked on any of the bigger projects, haven't taken any steps on the more difficult things. Now, when you knock off those easy tasks off your to-do list, you may feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. But if you haven't taken any action on those bigger, more challenging, more difficult projects, then you're doing yourself a disservice, because even taking small steps on those bigger projects are the things that actually help you achieve your short-term and long-term goals. So when you write out your to-do list, and I'm sure it's long, like mine, you need to simplify it by prioritizing the activities that are going to help you actually achieve those goals that you want to work on. You want to reprioritize your list to identify what are the most critical action steps that are going to support you achieving your goals. In business, sales, of course, are highest priority. Revenue-generating activities should be given the highest priority on your list. It's not that the other things don't have to get done. It's just a mindset shift that when you are putting those activities that are revenue-generating at the top of your list, and giving those activities priority over all the other things, it helps you zero in on actually achieving generating revenue. So simplify your list by prioritizing your activities to focus on the ones that are most critical in helping you achieve your goals. Consistency. This is the big one. The best way I found to describe this is with food. On occasion, you may decide to have that big, juicy fast food burger and the large side of fries. Is that one meal going to kill you? No, of course not. But, however, if you choose to have that lunch every single day, eventually, you know what's going to happen. You know the negative impact that that kind of a meal is going to have on you if you eat that every single day. Negative impact on your health and your body. It's just not good. Developing good habits and doing them consistently over time, you will be able to achieve incredible results. By identifying your goals, both short-term and long-term, by simplifying your activities to be focused on those things that are going to help you achieve those goals, and consistently do those activities over time. Do that, and you will be able to break the procrastination habit. And one final tip that actually can help you achieve your goals even faster is to hire a coach. I work with so many clients that have achieved more because they've been working with me than they ever did on their own. So check my bio and reach out to have an initial consultation to learn what it's like to work with a coach. I would love to speak with you. For more tips like this, like us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and be sure to visit our website, retaillevelup.com. Sign up to get our email newsletter. We send Monday Motivation and Top Tip Tuesday, because we all can use a little extra motivation right now, and we can certainly use some top tips. Because now, even more than ever, it's time to level up.